That's a fact. If you're going to say that you can't turn it in because you haven't seen it, but you refuse to take a look at it, you are the problem. So there's a lady who's, I've gone to her for help. I've gone to her for help plenty of times. When you're being abused, you're supposed to reach out to a friend or family member for help because it's assumed that they actually care and they'll actually help. It's assumed that they will at least find out a bit about you and speak up. The problem is when you absolutely refuse to look, you're not being a friend. That's the problem, is that I will get blown off if I have to call alone. I will get blown off if I go in alone. There's a lot of help that I need, and you're not going to try to even find out what help I actually need because you're literally going out of your way to ignore everything I say and everything I send you. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm being as nice as I can. The problem is that I know what's going on and you don't. So take some time to find out what's going on. This isn't a me being hateful at you. You know why I'm pissed off at my family? Because that's who I'm fucking supposed to go to for help. And all they do is victimize me. And yeah, it's against the law, but I need a friend or family member to turn it in. If you're not even willing to look at the fucking evidence, the whole point of going to a friend or family member is wasted. I mean, I've sent you the paperwork so you know what we need to do. It outlines it. It says on it exactly what I've been telling all of you since well before Natalie died. You could have saved yourself a lot of fucking problems by giving a shit when I first to you. I get that you don't want to admit to your part. I get it. I don't give a shit. Do you understand that? You stabbed me in the back without a fucking care in the world. You went out of your way to ignore me. That's the thing. Apologizing about forgetting for 2 years. Thank you for the apology. Now let's do something about it. Like, admit to the public that I tried to get help. Become informed. I sent that stuff to you. It's obvious you didn't read it or look at it even though you said you would. You know why our opinions are different? Because mine aren't opinions, they're facts. I was there. Maybe listen to the person who was there. Maybe look at the evidence of the actual situations. Here's the thing. It says I'm supposed to have friends or family help me with this. My friends and family can't fucking afford it. But rather than them fessing up, they let me be hurt. And the thing about this lady, she's typing a whole bunch of shit that is absolutely fucking bullshit. Don't fucking bullshit me. We had a mental health evaluation. Jesus fucking Christ, lady! I fucking sent it to you! Holy fucking Christ! So that's the problem. You don't have the fucking time. But rather than tell the public that you didn't help me because you didn't have the fucking time, you have helped countless predators to harm me. You have helped them. Is this beyond your understanding? No, it's not. If it wasn't beyond your understanding, you wouldn't be lying to me and bullshitting me. There's a reason it says to go to a friend or family member. It's because it's assumed a friend or family member actually gives a fuck about you. And that's the problem with autism. You abuse the fuck out of us because we're different. I don't need you to play fucking devil's advocate, and every time I try to tell you what's going on, you want to fucking argue. Ignorantly, might I add. Like, here's the thing, is that not coming forward became a felony as soon as someone died. It's no wonder these mandated reporters won't tell the truth. It's no wonder that they'd have done everything to separate me from my friends and family. But you don't care. You don't care to look at any of it. You're not a friend. That's the point. You tell the truth. You tell the truth. That's the thing, is that you say you're going to make that call with me tomorrow. And I want to believe you, and I'm going to try to believe you. But the fact is, I have to turn in the evidence with you as well. I have to show that. I have to show how hard I tried to get help before I had to do asshole shit like post on your Facebook. Then you want to argue about shit that you wouldn't be arguing if you looked at the fucking evidence. Look! Jesus Christ! Step 1. Tell your family what the fuck is going on. And turn it in right away. Step 1. Go to your friends and family. Let them know what's going on. Turn it in right away. Go to your friends and family. Let them know what's going on. And turn it in right away. Go in with a friend or family member. Make sure that your friend or family member know what's going on before you go in. The difference between my friends and I is that I'm not a fucking coward. The difference between my friends and I is that if you ask for help, I'm not going to make you beg for 6 years. If you're asking me to tell the truth, then we'll do it. We'll make the calls. But if you want me to do all the work for you. That's the thing about a friend or family member. When you tell me to do it by myself, you are literally going out of your way to make sure that I'm harmed. Just because you don't care enough to look at the evidence, and that's the point. That is the whole point. 6 years of this, you can't look at evidence, you can't share evidence, you can't speak up. I don't get it. I really don't. You want to talk to me about hearsay? Hearsay was allowed in my court work. That's the point. I can send you my court paperwork. I can send you the laws. I can make that effort. But so far, you haven't looked at a goddamn thing I sent you. That helps nobody. The only thing any of your suggestions are actually protecting is you. It's keeping your name out of it temporarily. I mean temporarily, because tomorrow, that's some of the stuff I need to turn in, and I need help turning it in. And instead of telling me what I need to do, you should find out the abuses that I have gone through. In 6 years, you have not tried to find out. It's just, all right, Sean, we'll make the call and get it over with so I can say I did something. And that is truly how it feels. The longer it takes for you to come forward, the more harm is committed against me. If you were a friend, you would have stopped at some point and said, hey, maybe I should fucking help. You should look at all the fucking slander that was loud in court. You should look at all the fucking hearsay that was loud in court. But guess what wasn't allowed in court? Me or my goddamn evidence. Because you didn't fucking care.